No one is my follower, but I have a community that knows me. My community is growing and growing and growing. It's a community of like-minded people. It is a community of the great I am. This community of the highest and the greatest I am is growing all the time. Now, let me tell you, because people have been, for the past 17 years, people have been demonizing me. People have been telling me that you heard voices from the devil. One evangelical theologian told me again and again for 17 years, this evangelical theologian kept on telling me that that voice that visited you was from the devil. You were visited by the devil on the 17th of August, 2007. Let me tell you about this voice that told me that God does not exist. That voice, my friend, is made up of radical love, radical passion, radical unconditional love. That voice took me to radical theologians. One of the most radical theologians in the universe is called Don Cupitt. He is my teacher. Don Cupitt is my teacher, and I'm not ashamed to say that Don Cupitt is my teacher, because Christian Buddhism is the future of Christianity. Christian Buddhism, or a Christian Buddhist, is a Christian who has renounced God, who no longer believes in God. Is a Christian who has become a mystic. Karl Rahner said, the one day, and the day is upon us. The day is upon us, dear friends. The day is upon us, dear friends. Karl Rahner said, the only Christian that is going to exist in the future will be a mystic. The only Christian that will exist in the future will be a mystic. Now, what is a mystic? A mystic is someone that does not believe in God. The Buddha was a mystic. The Buddha said, I'm light. To be a Buddha is to be the light. So how can you be the light and still believe in the light? It means you are denying who you are. But when you know yourself as the Buddha, when you know yourself as the Christ, Jesus says, I'm the light of the world. When you know yourself as the light, Jesus says, you are the light of the world. When you know yourself as the light, to be a light of the world is to be a Buddha, because Buddha simply means enlightenment. The Christianity of the future is Christian Buddhism. This is the time that you are entering into action. This is a day of death and resurrection. Today, something is dying. Something is dying today. There's a God who's dying. And I say, may your God die. May your God die. May your God die. My teacher, Paul Tillich talks about the God who appears when God has died in doubt, when God has died in uncertainty, when God has died in the dark night of our souls. God must die. Your God must die. If your God does not die, you will never know the greatest and highest I am ever possible. You will never know the highest and greatest I am ever possible.